Hey everyone, it's Rara and welcome back to some more Satisfactory. In the last one, we built a second floor and we definitely upscaled our production by quite a bit. We're now making 80 iron plates, 90 iron rods, and 120 screws per minute. Up from I think it was something like 20, 30, 20, 30, 40? Something like that? Yeah, something like that. Anyways, in this one, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It's a brand new recording session on a totally different day, and my brain is the limit. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna walk around for a little bit and think. Well, here, first off, let me build a awesome sink. Oh, I need another iron plate. Be right back. Okay, now I'm gonna build another awesome sink, and I want to see how many tickets that we might have. Hello. Oh, we're very close to 10. Okay, I will print this at 10. I'll wait for this to finish. Be right back. All right, we're at 10. Print. And as you can see, we're now up to 25,000 points per coupon. So, yeah, you can definitely see they're starting to scale up a bit in price. Anyways, let's tear this down. Open up the shop. See if there's anything worth getting yet. I have a few things in mind, but we got the most of the important things I wanted in the last one. As you can see, you can't actually get everything you want right away. Some of these need further research in the MAM. For the science, we need quartz crystal research to be completed. And for this one, we need advanced steel production in tier 4. Ooh, spoilers. However, for now, we can pick up these wall power outlets, which is basically just, you could take the power poles, put them on the wall. They're pretty nice to have. We add that to the cart. We get the pipeline holes and attachments. And what are we at there? 6? Okay, and then we can get the conveyor ceiling mounts and wall mounts. And we'll still have a couple leftover tickets. Buy all. Thankies. Oh, and one thing that I want to just do now to get it out of the way is I want to build an awesome sink. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it. We'll just place it over here. I just need it for a second. So we're going to give the awesome sink some power, right? Then we're going to place down a storage container facing the sink. Okay, line it up. And with the conveyor belt going right into the sink. Cool. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a ticket. We're going to take a fix-it coupon. Just put it in the storage here. Yeah, have that fed right into the awesome sink.
Fix-it Incorporated does not waste. As a reward for your creative input, I have been given permission to grant you a gift. You can find it in the awesome store. I hope you like it. It was my first solo project.
Thank you, Ada. Yes, so by sinking a ticket, basically just feeding it back into the machine it came from, now we can go to the awesome shop and there's a new product for us to buy. Where is it? Ah. Yes, now we can buy the Cyberwagon. As you can see, this bad boy costs 20 coupons. We can't really afford that. We've got one left over to our name. I'm going to put this coupon away. And we will see what the Cyberwagon does later. This is not important. Okay, but yeah, now we have access to the wall outlet, which does, as I said, you can connect power to walls via these things. Well, just here. Oh, place one. So we can just do like this, and then connect from you to you. And you can go along the wall like that. And it's very nice. It helps you to clean up the factory. But there's also the double wall outlets will actually go through walls. So I place it here. Yeah, there's one on this side too. So you can do like this and like this. Yay! So for the cable management nuts in the watching my videos, this is how you deal with cable management in the mid to late game as you put these down. Then we also have access to the conveyor wall mount and conveyor ceiling mount. I've already shown the floor hole, as you can no doubt tell. As you can no doubt tell. Basically, the conveyor wall mount allows you to put a thing down and then run a conveyor on the wall mount. They also connect automatically to walls now too. So you can do like that. And he's got a little conveyor. Just a little conveyor running on the wall here. Also, we have conveyor ceiling mounts. So, you can put this on the ceiling and run a conveyor on the ceiling. It is very nice. That is an awkward angle, but you get the point, and now there's just a conveyor belt running on the ceiling right there. I'm gonna delete that. And this. Oh, also, I never did show the stackable conveyor pole stuff. I said I would show it and I didn't. So basically, with this, you can have multiple layers of belts. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. Basically, what you want to do is you want to set up a thing like that, and then, like, you know, following it, you want to do something like this, and then you can just easily line up a conveyor belt, like a multi-layered stacked belt, like so. And then also, you can have one on the floor. Don't, never mind the clearance clipping thing. Oh, it doesn't want to place, does it? Oh, there we go. Yay! Multiple layered, easy, nice, OCD stealth or belt stacking. Oh, it's stealth stacking. That's not a thing. Let me just climb up here. And all the conveyor belts are lined up and there, it's very nice looking. And then also, we have these pipeline wall supports, so you can put pipes on walls too. Just like run a pipe along a wall if you need to. We have the pipeline wall holes, so we could send a pipe from out here into this, and then it would come out the back here. Very nice. And the floor hole, so you can send pipes up and down through floors if you felt like it, just like the conveyor floor hole. But yeah, with all that shown and explained, I do have a couple ideas for what we could do right now. I did say in the last one that we'd be expanding copper and limestone, and don't worry, we're going to do that too. But I do want to get some reinforced iron plates automated because we still need more Mark II belts. I don't have like any more reinforced iron plates. I have these 15 that I've been using to plop down awesome sinks, but that's about it. So we really need to get working on this, and I also want to get rotors automated. If I can place an assembler here, you will see that we can make reinforced iron plates, modular frames, rotors, and smart plating. Now we're not actually going to automate smart plating just yet. We're gonna leave that be until we want to complete phase 2. And as for modular frames, I do think I will automate these. I know I said they weren't very important for now, but I do want to get them automated just for future purposes. And to do that, I have already done the math on this, and thank goodness you aren't seeing it because it took me forever to figure this out. But we're gonna be running this one assembler to use 36 screws a minute and make exactly 3 reinforced iron plates, because the modular frame recipe at 100% requires 3 reinforced iron plates to make 2 modular frames per minute, and only 12 iron rods, which I believe will be able to support. So because this will be set to 3 per minute and only consuming 36 screws, and we're making 120 a minute, that leaves us with 84 screws left to make rotors. Now here was the tricky part. It turns out that at 84%, we use exactly 84 screws, although I guess that's not that tricky because it's just like whatever the clock speed is, that's how many screws you use. How did this not hit me sooner? I don't know. But that means we're only going to need 16.8 rods. So 16.8 rods plus like the 12 or whatever it said per minute that we needed for the... Yeah, so we need like 28 rods to make all of this stuff. And we're making 90 a minute, so we have tons of leftover rods. And that's not an issue. So for the rotors, they're using the other 84 screws, so we are using them all. But we can still get about 3.36 rotors a minute. It's not exactly even, but that's fine since we're not using rotors for anything else right now. Like if there was another recipe in which you were using rotors to craft an even further, like more complex part, then obviously I wouldn't want 3.36 a minute, but for now this will do. And it'll help us use up all of our screws and make fun other things. So yeah, the plan here is to make 3 reinforced iron plates a minute, 2 modular frames, wait for the modular frames to, back up and like store themselves, so we can actually start making some of these and storing them as well. And also making 3 rotors. So 2, 3, 3, roughly. But to do this, I'm going to need slightly more reinforced iron plates because I don't have a lot. So I'm going to craft a little bit more by hand. Okay, I made like 15 more, so we have a little bit extra to deal with just in case I need some. And as you can see, our materials are being brought up to the 2nd floor and stored, so we're going to have to bring them down from there back to the 1st floor. So I need to find a way to bring them down without making a mess of things and making things confusing. We're going to take down this space elevator. I don't want all of the space over here being used by this for no reason. Okay, nice. Now I can expand it this way. I want to try not to build over the water if we don't have to, because I still want to be able to utilize future, this pond, or what would you call this lake? you know, I still want to utilize this in the future if we need to. Oh, let me turn on some cacti. I wonder if I can't move these poles, actually. That'd probably be preferable. I do want to kind of utilize this space if I can here. Alright, let's cut down this tree. Get this out of the way. And then I do want to put some platforms over here. I want to leave room so I can walk down here, though. So we're going to just kind of like leave this area as it is, but it'll cut it down a path. Okay, that should do. Oh, little barrel tree. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go. It's fine. There's plenty of barrel nuts in the world. Yeah, okay, so now we're going to place a couple assemblers, like one over here. I need to do this in a way I can make some space. Are the storage containers placed right there? Let me check. Oh yeah, the storage containers are facing this way. If they stop right there, then that means they can come down over here. Okay. Getting an idea. Right. Gaining ideas. Ooh, that brings it right to the edge of the factory currently. What if we turn them this way? Yeah, what if we had them running this way? Boop. And a little boop. No, you placed the wrong way, damn it. Line up. Line up with the grid. And we bring the resources around this way. And we'll have the... Well, I'll put a few conveyor holes ahead of time, right? So we want a conveyor hole in the middle here so we can split up these screws. Alright, so we'll have one coming down to about right here-ish. Is that it? Yes, okay, good. So the conveyor lifts will come down here, and we need the Mark II for the screws. And it will land right there. Is that what I wanted? Yeah, I think so. And then we will rush that into a splitter. Oh, it's cutting it close. Oh no! I need more Mark II belts. Fuck! Craft benches. Yeah, it's just now dawning on me how I just didn't let the reinforced iron plate factory run for that long. I think before we decide to upscale again and change the whole factory again, I'm gonna let it run until we have like a full storage bin of these dudes. Just because. Because we never have enough of them. Okay, that should be good, hopefully. Probably won't be. Now let's place some Mark II belts in there. Yay! So screws are rushed down here into this splitter. And then, oh, they're too close together, aren't they? They're definitely a bit too close. Alright, no biggie. We just need to have each one of them move over slightly. So we will drop down the assembler. That's the closest they can be, so one over. No, game, I said one over. Why don't you want to place one over? Yes, like this. And then in they go. 60. Oh, actually, you know, oh. I wasn't thinking. My brain isn't working. Why did I think I could put 84 screws in here when I can't do that? Dang it, if only I had smart splitters, honestly. Well, you know, the count may be off, but that's okay, because if this one over here for reinforced iron plates is receiving, what is that, like 36? Well, then this will back up, right? With, because it's getting 60 when only 36, and then this will still get the 84 it needs, so we're fine. So it's all good. I worried for nothing. Now we want this one to be, what, 2 over as well, or 3 over? I don't remember. Is that good? That is good. Okay, so we got them the good things away, and now it's 14, 60, 60. We will set this one to reinforced iron plates at 3 per minute. Easy. Okay. Flip. Flip. And then you will be rotors at, what was it, 84%? Easy. Oh, then we want a little bit more space in front of them too. We want a little bit more space. Oh no, zoop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. I guess I am gonna build over the lake a little bit. I don't want to do this too much though, but we have tons of space. In fact, we can just build like mostly along the edge there. It'll probably be fine. And then like before, how we had those assemblers going into another assembler, right? I do want this assembler to be kind of different though, because it's not going to take the rotors. We're going to store the rotors. This one's going to be taking the plates and the rods. So we're going to need to split up the rods at some point and bring them around here too. So maybe what we can do is kind of just have the assembler facing this way, right? Place this about here. Is that... That doesn't really give that enough room, I don't think. Okay. Well, we want to push this out a little bit then. Something like here. Then we'll set this one to modular frames at 100%. That's all good. Yeah, so the screws are right there. Do their thing. Fill up those. And since this one is a reinforced iron plates one... Oh. You know, that's awkward, because we want to go around here. And actually, you know what? We're going to swap those positions. Rotors at 84%, and then you will be making the iron plates at 3 a minute. And yeah, and then we can store the rotors here by making them go up into the ceiling right there. Drag out the reinforced plates to that machine, just like a little U, or like a half, you know, like a curve thing right there, like a 90-degree angle. And then over here, the rods will come around this side and fill into this hole. Alright, I'm a genius, actually. And I know I'm showing, like, my inner workings of my brain, and people might not understand, so what about we start doing instead of, talking? Show, don't tell, as they say. Okay, so we need to make a hole right over here, and you know what? I think I'll just... yeah, we'll put a hole right lined up with this. Is that right here? Something like that. I think that'll be like right there. And we want it to be Mark II since we need to pull out all 90 rods. Well, we definitely don't need that many rods. And oh, these things take a lot of plates, don't they? Damn, okay. Shit. I'm gonna make like 50 plates. I'll be back. Oh, also, I just realized that I can scan some of that quartz that I brought over. We're just gonna throw this in the MAM really quick. Where we are, quartz and scan. Yay! Now we can scan for quartz in our scanner thing. I already know where our quartz is, though. I wonder if there was some closer to us. I would prefer that, actually. Okay, yeah. The ones that we went to were kind of far-ish, but the other ones are roughly the same distance. So I went to ones that were close without realizing it. What will quartz grant us when we do research into it? Oh. The ability to make silica and quartz crystals. Yay! As well as, some very nice things. I see. Okay, let's place this conveyor lift, huh? So Mark II goes down right here. And then we'll place a splitter. I don't even know why I'm going in there when I have this on my thingy. I'm going to put it right about here. Okay. Do a Mark II belt just like we did over there. And then since you only need, 16 rods, yeah, Mark I belt going in there. And then we will Mark II everything out the exit hole. Even though we don't technically need it, I mean, yeah, we'll use it. Well, maybe we should save on Mark II belts since the thing is kind of far away. Yeah, you know, we will have like an excess of like 20 or 30 rods not being used, but that was always the case because we aren't able to use them all. We're only using like 20, 30 of them, or we're making 90 a minute. So yeah, let's just use a Mark I belt and move this away. We're going to connect it to this machine in this hole, like so. 1, 2. Oh wait, it's this is not properly aligned on a thing. My bad. So if that's the middle one too, and I'll get rid of this extra pole. I think too many poles can be kind of like a cluttered look, but maybe I'm OCD, I don't know. I just feel like with less poles, I feel better on the inside. And also, I don't like this. More conveyor belts mean more like entities in the world. And sometimes you'll see that like when even though it's technically a straight line, right? With the conveyor belts, this is 3 separate segments. So sometimes you'll see items kind of like glitch on conveyor belts where like they'll make it right to this intersection and then like they'll stutter, or like items will kind of like move into each other. It happens more with the faster belts, you know, when things are kind of like blurring past you because they're fast. But if you want less of that, then just like, you know, try to make it so that you're using the least amount of belts possible. And especially if you have a belt that's just like one little thing, maybe like get rid of it and replace it with like just one long thing. It's more aesthetically pleasing and it just feels better. Yeah, okay, so then we'll take the exiting reinforced iron plates out of this machine, and we'll just line it up so that it goes into there. So if the middle is here... Oh, that works, okay. Let me go like this, like that. Easy. I'm too good at this game. And then right here, we will actually just store this out the thing. And we'll push that into a conveyor hole right there. Okay, now that I've got that, let me just, wait, like right there? Let me see. Nope, one back. Okay. One back. Mark one conveyor lift into the hole. Easy. Easy. So that will go up to the second floor, and that will place the rotors. Then this will take the... I don't have this set up in a way that I'll be storing reinforced iron plates anywhere. So I'm thinking... Well, let's get it so that we're storing the modular frames first. So this will come out of here. And we're going to need to expand this a little bit. Expand the top part. Okay, nice. And then this will conveyor hole into the ceiling, so let me just line this up properly. Right? So close. Get it right on the thingy. Okay. Boom. Okay, so that will go up into the thingy, and that'll store somewhere over there. And what we could do is we could set up a splitter over here so that like half of the things go into making the modular frames, and then half go into storing. But since we're only making 3 a minute, and this requires 3 a minute, I think we'll just let the whole thing run for a little bit, build up some modular frames, and then I'll do like the splitter. And we're gonna redo our setup here again later once we have like Mark III belts, and you'll see. And it will be less scuffed, I promise. I feel like this is kind of a bad spot to build since I don't want to build over the water, but I also don't want to build... you know, I can't really build a lot in that direction since there's mountains in the way. We will need to expand like that way though, more like on this flat ground. So I'm gonna go place these storage bins for these, and then we will connect the resources, and that'll be that. Wait, 3 holes? Why are there 3 holes here? Oh, right, this is where I want the things to go down. Let me just, see what these are. This is the screw hole. And then so that must be the rod hole. Okay. These are closer to the storage bins than I would have liked, if I'm being honest. Well, at least the screw hole has an easy connection. And this is the rods? Okay, you know what? That actually works out. This actually works out. Here, we'll take you and just do a little boom. And then just like, yeah, there you go. That's actually not bad. And then we'll just use, then we will place another one like this. And unfortunately, I have to burn through some Mark II belts here. Not the greatest for me. But it is what it is. Okay, so that's all set up. And then this is a storage hole for, this is the assembler over here. So this is storing the rotors? Yeah, that one's storing the things. This is storing rotors. How in this setup have I not set it up so that we're storing the other ones? The thingies. You know, the ones. Storage container right over here. Right over here. I can line this up, that'd be cool. Yep, there we go. Mark one thing. Boop. And in we go. Okay, now theoretically that should be storing the rotors. Then I want to bring this over here to a storage bin and store these. Okay, this is right on the line there, so as long as I just, place it on the grid, that should work out. Boop. And boom. And then maybe if we're lucky I can fit in, like, I can make it so that the reinforced iron plates can store right here. So there's like somewhat logic to all of this. Right, I never accounted for bringing down the iron sheets. I still need to do that. Okay, let's just set up a little thing here. We don't need all of our iron sheets, so we're just going to use a Mark I belts for this. So we're going to line it up with the hole. Oh, actually, that's not so bad. Here, let's just make sure this is aligned, and then there we go. Mark I thing. Is that lined up? I think so. Okay, nice. That will take the plates. So that takes the plates, and that builds the thingies. Alright, so once we connect the plates, then we can just connect them all to power and have that running. Okay, we're pulling out from the box here. Lining it up nicely. Boom. And now we go connect the downstairs things to power. You know, I said that I was going to upscale the concrete and the copper stuff in this episode. I don't know if we'll have time for that, per se. We will see. You know, we might want to push that one back to yet another, like, later episode. Oh, can I connect? Yeah, this one to that one. Nice. And then we'll do another pull here. Connect that one. And that one. Alright, everything running properly? Yay, that will fill up in time. And so will this. I just wish that we could be storing these for now. It is what it is, though. Oh, doesn't that look nice? Oh, I love it. I love this game so much. Look at them go. Look at the goats. Man, it's kind of a long journey from that assembler to this assembler using Mark I belts. I am tempted to maybe upgrade this belt to a Mark II belt so the travel time is better. And we can actually make the 3 per minute that we need. Like I said, distance can be kind of a bitch in this game. Because, like, I talked about this a little bit at the end of the last episode, but theoretically this should receive 3 reinforced iron plates a minute. And we're making 3 a minute. But because of the distance traveled, it might not actually be enough. You know, we might want to make more than 3 a minute plates. But what we could do instead is just increase the speed of this belt so that it travels faster. Yeah, sometimes you're not placing like a higher tier belt just so you can get more items on it. Sometimes you just need things to travel faster. And that's why you place a higher tier belt. However, I'm just hoping that this is enough. You know, hoping that enough make it so that this can run well without needing my intervention. Because otherwise, we have to make a lot more, what is this, like 14, like, we need to make like 20 more reinforced iron plates now by hand. I don't really want to do that. It looks like it might be fine though. Because by the time this gets to 6, then that'll consume 3. And it might just barely be enough time. Oh, just barely, holy shit. If it were any longer, if this can very well were any longer, that would not have made it. And when the thing doesn't have enough materials to start another cycle, it stops for a second. And then when it does receive enough that it needs, it takes a little bit to reboot. which makes the efficiency slow because it's like a whole 5-second process of it, not having enough, receiving the proper materials, and then like rebooting the system so that it actually like works again. But it is like a fraction of a second, like just barely making it. Gotta love that for me. And I need to watch that happen like one more time. This is somewhat cathartic. Oh, come on, you slow piece of shit. You can do it. I believe in you. I love you, man. No, I meant to do this. I'm gonna heart the reinforced iron plate. Watch as it slides right in at 98, 99. Boom! And it just keeps going. It's perfect. It's perfect length. I don't know how I did that. I'm literally a genius. There's some rotors being made. Yay! Very slowly. Oh, and here come the modular frames. Soon enough. Yeah, look at them. They're cubes. I love it. They're squares, like little steel square frames. Oh, those are some of my favorite items. I like them because they're squares. But yeah, we're gonna call it there for this episode. It might be a bit of a short one, but if I'm being like meta, you know, if I'm being like real with y'all right now, I have no video up for the day, and it is already 7 p.m. and I'm trying to get a video out every day, so I need to quickly end this, edit the video, rush it out onto YouTube, do the rendering, the whole shebang, and hopefully I can get it out before the day passes, but it's gonna be a very late episode at best. So yeah, my schedule's a little hectic today. I gotta record like 2 more episodes of Pikmin and another episode of Satisfactory after this, so I hope you can understand. I want you guys to have a good viewing experience every single day, and I need to rush this out because I had my brother's birthday party yesterday. That's why I got very, very drunk. So yeah, I ran out of my backlog of videos to edit, and I had nothing to work on. And also, it was my brother's birthday, and we got quite turnt. So yeah, I missed my regular recording time for that. So this is very last minute. But yeah, enough of the meta stuff. Back into Satisfactory mode. Yeah, we'll do the concrete and the other stuff in the next one, I promise. As well as a few other things. I have ideas for stuff. I'll make the next one a long one just for you, okay? But yeah, I've been Rara. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Okay? Bye, everybody.